Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best adult card games in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and many more. To find out more information about these adult card games you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality adult card games according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Cards Against Humanity, Green Box. Cards Against Humanity is one of the top names in the adult card games world. This game really launched the recent revolution of funny and often quite naughty adult card games, and the Green Box is actually an expansion to the original. This means you'll need the original cop pack to enjoy the Green Box, but it's definitely worth the investment. For the uninitiated, Cards Against Humanity lets players make their own hilarious sentences with some of the most random words and phrases you could ever imagine. You'll get 245 white cards in total, plus 55 black ones. Perfect for both big-scale parties with plenty of players and smaller nights in with a few close friends. Cards Against Humanity is easily one of the most enjoyable adult card games of all in the co-op. Green Box expansion will have you rolling on the floor with laughter. Moving on to the next at number 2 with What Do You Mean? Card game. We're living in the age of the internet and memes have simply become a big part of modern life, so why not show off your love and obsession with wacky images by playing What Do You Mean? This game lets you create your very own memes and laugh at them with your pals. Essentially, a typical game of What Do You Mean? Tasks players with matching their caption cards with photo cards. There are 345 caption cards in the base game box and 75 caption cards. But this adult card game actually has some of the best expansion packs of all, so you can extend your playtime by buying more packs. Like a lot of modern adult card games, What Do You Mean? Is designed with hilarity in mind. It's simple, so won't exactly push your intelligence to breaking point. But it's a lot of fun and ideal for grown-ups who still feel like kids on the inside and love to laugh at memes on the internet. The number 3 position is held by Utter Nonsense Naughty Edition. Next up, we have the Utter Nonsense Naughty Edition. A very amusing game. Utter Nonsense challenges you and your friends or family members to say ridiculous phrases in a variety of silly accents. Accents can include everything from redneck to vampire. The Naughty Edition of Utter Nonsense features some phrases that definitely aren't suitable for kids, making this most definitely an adults-only card game. However, there is a family-friendly version if you'd like to enjoy Utter Nonsense with younger players too. Great aspects of Utter Nonsense are how funny the game can be when people really get into it and how speedy the runs are. It's perfect for those little moments during a party or after having dinner to enjoy some fun and laughter with your friends before heading home. Next at number 4 we have Joking Hazard Game. If you've ever read any Cyanide and Happiness comics online, the characters and art style of Joking Hazard might be familiar to you. This game was created by the team behind Cyanide and Happiness and actually puts you in the role of comic creator. 3 or more players can enjoy Joking Hazard, competing against each other and using 360 different panel cards to construct their own comic stories. With so many cards to choose from, there's almost an infinite array of possible combinations, so Joking Hazard definitely has a very strong replay factor. The jokes are quite crude, so this one certainly isn't for kids. But as an adults-only game for parties and nights and with your buddies, it's a big winner every time, guaranteed to offer lots of laughs while also letting you flex your creative muscles. The number 5 position is held by The Voting Game. A very intriguing game that will help you get to know your friends a lot better, but can also cause a couple of hilarious arguments along the way. The Voting Game is one of the most popular adult card games to have been released in recent years. In the box, you'll get 160 cards. Each card has a question, ranging from something like who would survive a zombie apocalypse, to who isn't wearing any underwear right now? As each card is revealed, players vote on who they think best matches up with the question. Lots of fun with large numbers of players. The voting game is very simple on the outside but can trigger some hilarious and hugely entertaining debates and discussions among the players. No 2 rounds of the voting game are ever quite the same, especially if you add new players each time. The number 6 position is dominated by University Game Smart S. Do you know someone who loves to shout out the answers when watching game shows on TV or gets impatient when playing regular board or card games? If so, Smart S might be the perfect game to play. This game actually lets players shout out the answers when they know them. The idea is simple. You'll get over 400 question cards in the box. Each card has a list of clues that are read out in turn. As soon as any player knows the answer, they can yell it out. The fast-paced nature of this game makes it very exciting, and the questions are all challenging but never too tricky. Smart Ass is a good option for people who want to test their intellect against their pals. The cute and colorful design of the game pieces, board, and question cards is a nice touch too. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Circle of Jerks. A simple game, but a fun one. Circle of Jerks is our budget pick for this list of the best adult board and card games due to its low price and excellent value rating. Taking the concept of a simple match game and making it R-rated, Circle of Jerks can leave you and your friends in fits of laughter. The premise of this game is simple. You and a small group of friends are given a set of cards, and the objective is to try and get rid of them as quickly as possible by matching symbols on your cards with cards that have already been played. The only catch is that the symbols are all rude and you have to yell out what they are as you play each card. The rounds go by super quickly, and some groups of friends even take their game to the next level by playing Circle of Jerks in a public place. The number 8 position is held by Pick Your Poison. Pick Your Poison is a fun game from the makers of the voting game. In this adult card game, you'll get to decide from an almost limitless number of would-you-rather scenarios, with each scenario created by combining 2 of the 300-plus cards in the box. The player who gets elected as the judge is able to make the scenarios, and then the players have to decide which option they choose. If they all agree, they win the round. If they disagree, they lose the round. This means that playing in a big group can actually make it quite tricky to win. In general, however, playing Pick Your Poison is a lot of fun. There are so many different card combos you can come up with, and the situations always trigger lots of debates and discussions among the players. Next at number 9 we have Relative Insanity Party Game about crazy relatives. Definitely one of the funniest adult card games you can buy today. Relative Insanity was actually designed by comedian Jeff Foxworthy and has been featured on several major TV shows like The Tonight Show and Rachel Ray Show. The premise of this card game is very similar to something like Cards Against Humanity. Players will be presented with a card with a blank space to fill in and then have to use their own cards to fill the blank. If you've already played caught in similar games, Relative Insanity might seem a bit samey. However, the excellent writing provided by Jeff Foxworthy and the huge number of cards contained in the base game, plus the option to invest in an expansion pack, really help to make Relative Insanity a fun time for all. Whether you play with family or friends, you'll have lots of laughs with this one. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by That's What She Said. You only have to look at the box and read the name of That's What She Said to get an idea of the sort of game you're getting into with this one. A very naughty game with a lot of outrageous phrases and ideas. That's What She Said plays just like Cards Against Humanity, but with a big focus on sexual content and innuendo. The outrageous nature of the phrases and setups used in this game might actually be too much for some players, and it's certainly not the sort of game you'll want to play with your parents. However, the cards are well written and the huge number of cards gives this game a lot of replay value. Players will definitely be laughing a lot during a typical round, so it's a fun option to enjoy at parties. That's all for today. We upload all types of sports products review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.